somebody guaranteed you absolute pleasure for the rest of your life, would you take it? Of course, there are some conditions. Welcome to Philosophy in Pocket series, and today we are going to talk about this thought experiment called as the experience mission, coined by Robert Nozick in his book Anarchy, State and Utopia. Imagine that there is a mission that could give you every single experience that you want. It would create this elaborate firing of neurons in your brain such that you would feel the absolute pleasure of writing a novel or hanging out with your friends or even meeting the love of your life. However, the condition is this: none of this is actually happening in your reality. The entire time you're just in a tank floating with electrodes attached to your brain. However, when you're experiencing the scenarios, you wouldn't feel like you are in the tank. Would you take this experiment and say yes to it? Author thinks that we would say no because pleasure is not the only thing we care about. He argues that there are three other things that people care about. The first is we ourselves actually do these things. That is, we want to take action. The second thing is we care about who we are, not what we just experience. And the third is we want connection to reality, not just an illusion of it. There are also some variations of this idea. Imagine that there is a transformation mission. So instead of just giving you these experiences, it would also give you the transformation associated to it. So let's say that you want to be a confident and popular person. This mission would transform your brain in a way that it would make you that kind of person. Or imagine a resource mission. Let's say that you want to save your friend or help your friend with something. This mission will make sure that your friend is helped. However, you are still in the tank. You are not directly helping them in any way. Would you still do it? This is how I personally say it. I am sure Nozick thought of this experiment to show us that pleasure is not the only thing that humans care about. However, with the emergence of virtual reality, we see people living on those worlds or playing on those virtual reality simulation hours upon end. And there are also people who actively already believe that we are living in a simulation. With how hard the world is right now and the amount of struggle that we face wanting to get to one day to the next, I feel like people wouldn't care if we are still living in an experience mission. And isn't it so sad that that's the society we have built? So tell me honestly, would you be okay with going inside an experience machine? I really want to know your thoughts. And if you like these kind of thought experiments, follow this page along.